Week's Rome. This week we have Pioneer Air LV. This is a HVAC company out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And you can see to jump right into it, they have a few good things going on. They have their address at the top. It's clickable. This is a pretty, I mean, it does fall in line with their branding, but this is very an eccentric website. So, I guess they have a lion as a mascot here, which is, it could be cool, could be a cool thing. But let's get into the performance of how this website is performing. Remember, you can have the best looking website in the world and not perform, or you can have the worst looking website in the world and it could perform the best. It's all about what's happening and what Google's seeing behind the scenes. So going into their kind of technical on-site actual SEO here, they have about 35 images that are being found on the web page, and they are condensing them properly. If you kind of skip over here to their page speed, they're a B, so you can see 87. Not terrible. I mean, we've seen some worse websites, so that's pretty good. A 1.5 second load time is pretty decent. Always can improve, but that is pretty solid. Now going to their actually page of what they do, their services here, you can see air conditioning, heating, indoor, ductless, residential, commercial, zoning. I mean, they do it all. Now, let's see here. This is good. This is what you want to see. You want to see a lot of content. Now, I don't know if this website on this page specifically will rank for this. So let's see. Let's AC services in Las Vegas. Let's actually see here. Use another tool. And we can say AC service in Las Vegas. Let's see where it pops up. So they're at the bottom of page 3, number 37. So they probably need to go in. Actually, you can see right here, AC service in Las Vegas, Nevada. So they're not going to be found for this because they're on the third page. So what someone, a company like us, what we would do is we would go in and figure out. See, this is where SEO gets crazy. Again, remember, it's for the mid to long-term growth of your business. But it gets crazy because every business, you have certain overhead for certain services or products that you provide, and that's where you need to have a really good strategy. Is what going into the keywords, jumping over to the keywords here, what are they ranking for now? So you can start to go through and see, okay, they have three on the first page. Now look, Pioneer Air, that's the name of them, right? They're getting 294 just off of their name. So you can probably sense that you can start to get a picture here that they're not going to be ranked for HVAC company near me and all these different things. So when you have a local SEO project, what you want to do is do local citations. You want to be found in the directories on the map section. You want to have really high quality content, blog articles. That's one thing we do need to check here is, do they have a blog? Bam! Look at that. They got a blog. Let's see if it's actually up. That took a while to load, if you noticed. September. So they are posting. Look at that. They did 6 articles. 7. No, 6. Let's see. They've done 6 articles in September. So it looks like they throw out 6 articles a month, and then you basically, so what this client would need, you can already tell they have so much content because they are blogging. You could go through each blog article, and this is, you could go through each blog and see if it's ranking or if it needs a content refresh. So, technical on-site page speed, okay, they're doing pretty decent at these, but what we need to focus on is content and link building. Let's go to their, look at this, link building. So they have 541 links, but they're only a 14 domain score. So that tells me that the quality, you need to focus on niche-oriented quality link building. That's where you're going to increase your domain authority. That will in turn, the content plus. Now remember, SEO is all of this: technical, on-site, page speed, user experience, plus how the content reads. Google's all about user experience for the content. So that mixed with having niche-oriented backlinks, that will really get you guys ranked on the first page of Google. And that's what sucks. It's like a blessing and a curse. You have to be on the first page, otherwise you basically get only 3% of clicks if you're lucky, and it's going to be a percentage of that 3%. So, that's kind of where these guys, they didn't really have any traffic. They started doing some SEO and it finally took off. They started crushing it a little more, and now they've recently fallen off. That's because Google's always doing algorithm changes, and these guys need to go after specific keywords. But they need to do it in the sense of like look at the volume. We need to focus on the volume, and then Las Vegas air conditioning repair. Look at this. They're on the third page, 2,400 clicks. So if you even focused, this is what's crazy. If they focused on a few of these keywords and only got a few of them, they're within striking distance. That means hey, they're on page 2 or 3, they're really close, and the SEO difficulty is only a 37. You could do SEO and get an extra few hundred clicks just from one keyword, another few hundred just from one keyword, another few hundred. Look, they're on page 2, almost page 3 even, and they already have 5 clicks. Imagine getting this to the first page and it has 3,600 volume. If you get this to the first page, you're going to be getting a few hundred clicks minimum. So that's kind of what you want to look for, is keywords like that you can do high quality blogs, high quality niche oriented link building. Make sure that you do content refreshes. This is why you need a team. It starts to become a whole list of things, but when you do, you actually start performing at a high level, and the exponential growth. If you did SEO for a year and did all of this, you could literally do that, stay on top of those keywords that you're actually on the first page for, and you would start to see a huge increase in leads, and then you would actually start to do conversion rate optimization. So that's where you A/B test your homepage, A/B test the page that you're trying to send traffic to. And again, that's why usually you have a team like us to do it, report every single month. You're always changing to make sure that you're increasing in your conversions. It doesn't make any sense to do SEO and do all this work if you're not going to get on the first page. So anyway, back to these guys, Pioneer Air in Las Vegas. Their website, it looks a little out there, but who knows? Maybe it's an eye catcher. It's pretty colorful. Has a line all over the place. That's their mascot. But to each their own. That if they like it, right? I'm going to give these guys, I would say a 6 out of 10, just because the performance, it did go up, but you can tell on the keywords that they're not really, they have so many keywords and they only have 400 clicks to their site, and they're in a hugely dense population in terms of where they're located. But I will give them a 6 out of 10 because they have, good internet, site speed. They have good site speed. And then their technical SEO is like a 70 out of 100. So these guys are pretty good overall. If they just tweak their blogs, did some content refreshes, and then did better link building, maybe some more local citations, they could actually see a huge, that's where you start to see, okay, 400 clicks, whoop-de-doo, maybe you get a few projects, that's awesome. But that's your base foundation. You want to start to see 1,000, 2,000. And then you can do other things like, chat conversions. And anyway, it just starts to become, this is how you grow your business the correct way. So hope you enjoyed this week's Roam. We'll catch you next time.